What's up guys, and welcome to day 39 of the 100 days RunStreak challenge. You are on the marathon experience. My name is Jeremy, and today we're going to talk about how to achieve a personal best or a personal record while you are doing a run streak. Let's go. The main aspect of a run streak is to create a routine, to create habits, but the downside of that is that you have to pace yourself, you have to run slower, to be able to run over and over every single day without having a day off. And the problem with that is that it's hard to push yourself and then being able to perform some personal best. So I have two strategies about this if you want to be able to achieve some records still, but you also need this amount of running every single day. The first one, it's something that I've already explained. It's what Margot is doing at the moment, and she actually got extraordinary results, is that she's doing what I would call a half run streak. So basically she ran every other day, which as I explained in this video is kind of different than running a run streak, obviously, because she has this day off every 2 days. That helped her to recover a lot. That also helped her to push herself more while she's running, knowing that the next day she could just rest. But at the same time, it's a lot different than running 3 or 4 times a week, even though it is running 3 or 4 times a week, technically. It's a lot different because when you run 3 or 4 times a week, usually people have Monday they run, Wednesday they run, and they always know that like Thursday is always a day off, etc, etc. But when you run every other day, knowing that the weeks is 7 days, so it's an odd number, you're gonna be running basically every single day on a 2-week cycle. So if you start running on a Monday, then it's Wednesday, but next week it would be not Monday, but Tuesday and Thursday, etc, etc. Which pushes you to basically create everything around you in your environment to have this run able to be performed every 2 days. That means if you're going on a weekend abroad, it's gonna be one of the 2 days that you have to run. So you do have to build this habit for yourself as well. And it allowed Margot to go from 1 hour and 9 minutes for the classic 10K that we do, where by the way there is around 100 meters of elevation, which is about like 300 feet. So it's not that much, and it's road running, but it's still very different than flat surface for sure. So basically, yeah, she went from 1 hour and 9 minutes to 56 minutes and something today. That was pretty impressive, and having this habit of running the same route every day gave her some mental milestones about the route. And when we decided that we wanted to go faster this time, I tried to pace her, knowing the different strategy that we had with the 2 big uphill that we have at some point in the route. I'm in a very brief plan, just in my head, about the pace that we need to achieve for different sections, and we applied those paces basically and ended up beating her record because she had never done it before in less than 57 minutes. And it's all thanks to the half run streak or run streak that she's doing at the moment, where she runs every other day, and she really made tremendous progress on top of building this habit for herself. That's something I think we should all learn from, and obviously it did help her to break a PB. The other strategy that you can use to do a PB while you're doing a run streak is kind of the same mentality as what Margot is doing, but if you absolutely want to have this run every single day, what you could do is that you dedicate 1 run to only recover. You set a very low pace. You can also set a lower distance, for instance. It could be a run streak where you run 5K one day and 10K the next day, and so on and so forth. So 5K is only here to relax, 10K is here to push your performances. In both cases, run streak is obviously not the optimal way to break a PB. If you want to break a PB, you can create a dedicated plan with intervals, sprints, tempo run, etc, etc. There's a lot of ways to break a PB, and run streak is not the best one. But if you want to do a run streak, but at some time you also want to perform some better PBs, those are the things you can use to do that. Regarding the run streak updates, you've seen the run we did with Margot, but that was the run in 56 minutes. So that's another one in the books. My weight this morning was at 77.5, so I've lowered it almost like 1 kilo since yesterday, which again is kind of odd. I seem to be losing a lot of weight very fast. My nutrition was pretty good, and I probably didn't eat enough in those 2-3 days because I had a lot of work and I didn't take time to eat so much. But today is actually a cheat meal day, so it might not increase tomorrow, but it will definitely increase in the next days. And today I was also off of the One Punch Man challenge, so no sit-ups, squats or push-ups for me. That will all start again tomorrow. By the way, if you're joining the channel right now, I am in the middle of a 100 days RunStreak challenge where I run a 10K every single day. I also upload a video on YouTube every single day about my progress to give you some feedbacks and some tips. So if you want to be part of the journey, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you tomorrow.